Yeah, 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 yeah. I got a praise report. 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 Testimony time. I got a praise report. Glory, hallelujah, joy is mine. I got a praise report. I got a praise report. I got a praise report. You got a praise report. Everybody got a praise report. Testimony time. I got a praise report. Glory, hallelujah, joy is mine. I got a praise report.
Yeah, I got a praise report. Running my telling God thank you for it. And I got his full support. Gentlemen ways, they opening doors. Dropped all his blessings ahead, it's yours. Gave me all that I've been praying for. Didn't know if you could hear me, doubted him a bit. He ain't sitting on my page. Look, turn nothing into something.
Yo, what's going on, family? What's going on? Good evening. Can y'all hear me? Y'all good?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
Good. What's going on, family? What's going on? Hope y'all having a good weekend so far, man. Hope y'all day was blessed. Hope you had a great weekend, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight with Team Nikeo, man. Thank you. We missing a couple of folks tonight, but nonetheless, we're gonna chop it up with y'all. So yeah, y'all get real active in the chat, man. Share the stream, y'all. We're gonna have a good time on tonight. Got a couple of topics for y'all. Hope y'all can tune in with us, and also what makes these nights go by quick and real fast and fun is when y'all join the conversation. So go ahead and say what's up. Even if you ain't gonna say nothing else, say what's up in the comments right now. But I'm AP. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Tiny.
It's your boy.
I'm Tiny.
Oh, sorry.
I'm Tiny.
Ladies first.
What did you say, Butch?
I said ladies first. What you call me?
Oh.
But
it's your boy Young.
I don't know if they heard you. Go ahead, Butch.
It's your boy Young.
Oh.
Boy Young. It's boy Young.
That's
young old. It's your boy Young. Yo, thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight, man. We're so excited for what's going on for the pod on today. We got some great topics for y'all, man. Some pop culture stuff. Of course, just checking in and chopping it up. Here's some some unreleased music that we never released before. We're so excited. We had a new segment that we're gonna call "Make It or Break It," and we got some new music that we never released, and we wanted to release it but didn't release it. So y'all get to hear it for the first time tonight and give us your thoughts on it. Should we go ahead and release it? Maybe just make it for download, free download, whatever. But so we're excited to get to that segment. But of course, we're gonna talk about some of the earlier days, and of course, if you've been here for these last couple of episodes, the early days are leading up to the new project that's coming out in January. So. Before we can get to the new stuff, we just revisiting some of the older moments and some of the things to get us to where we are today. But before we, get into anything that's happening with the new album called Therapy, get ready to wait for it. Therapy. We got to talk about the earlier days. So again, tap in, y'all. Drop something in the comments right now so we know y'all out there, and we're gonna have a good time tonight. First and foremost, how y'all feeling, man? We got the three amigos tonight. How y'all feeling?
Feeling great. Today was a good day.
We gonna let Tiny go first every time, bro. Yeah, Tiny.
Today was a good day, like Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sunshine State.
Okay. She's so Florida now. She ain't even got no more jersey left. No more. She just
Girl, I need to start changing my accent now. I gotta start talking like that for radio.
You right off of Clinton Ave.
You from North. You straight.
I'm the number block. Okay, don't forget it. The number block.
No, that's not Springfield Ave. What was that at? It's Springfield, right?
Clinton Ave.
No, wait, what? Clinton Ave.
Clinton Ave, yeah.
15th.
So act like it then. Don't. I know you're in Florida, but don't.
No, I've been changed.
Healed.
Hey, yo.
Sweet. Delivered.
I'm delivered. I'm delivered.
Nah.
Oh, God.
How you been, bro?
I'm good, man. Staying out the way,
Out of whose way?
Everybody's.
Everybody way. He don't want to get no trouble.
No trouble. I can't hear that.
So of course we Ish go pop in a little bit later. Eb is on assignment. She's on the news assignment, so she's in the field. right now, and Sheldon is in Cali doing some music right now. So shout out to Shell, do your thing out there, boy, and we'll catch up with you real soon. But he's out in Cali on assignment as well. So, but tonight I'm excited to get into. We're excited to get into some stuff. Before we go any further, we're gonna talk about this thing that happened recently. Now, Butch, you say you didn't see it, right?
I didn't. This is the hot topic.
It's a hot topic. So, Tiny, you didn't see this either.
Yeah.
All right. So let me. I was scrolling social media, and all of a sudden, I saw a video of William Murphy at his church, and somebody ran on the stage, and his security proceeded to. I'm sorry. His security proceeded to tackle somebody. I'm gonna try and bring it up here, and I'll get your thoughts as it happened. Hold on one second. If y'all saw the video, let me know what y'all thought about the video. But I'm gonna post it right here real quick. Well, let me see if I can find this video. All right, here we go.
Come on, you. Come on. Y'all clap y'all hands and give God praise.
First of all, why would you clap your hands and give God praise for that? But let me hold on one more second. Wait, let me play it one more time.
Please, one more time.
Yeah. You're playing again.
Come on, man of God, I see you. Come on.
Actually, duck.
Y'all clap y'all hands and give God praise.
Why would you clap your hands and give God praise for that? I don't
The duck was insane, yo.
People still running on stage. Oh my gosh.
Yo.
He did,
he slipped it like he was boxing.
He ducked real smooth. But
he took off his hoodie. He was ready.
PD, what's going on, PD? Now you a pastor now, so I gotta ask you this, PD. If somebody run up on you while you preaching, what we doing? What's going on, PD?
You gonna stiff arm them? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that joke was hilarious.
You gonna take out the oil?
But somebody posed a question. They were like, why do we need security? PD said we gonna fight.
Listen, I'm with PD, yeah. I wanted to steer up.
Look, man, you can't just be running up on these pastors. He lucky he didn't get like William Murphy ain't put hands on him. Yeah.
One more time.
I'm gonna play it one more time. I'm gonna play it one more time. Yeah, I'm gonna play it one more time. Here we go.
Come on, man of God, I see you. Come on.
Watch William Murphy slip it. Look.
Jesus.
Oh.
Y'all clap y'all hands and give God praise.
Dude, like,
clap your hands and give God praise.
That dude was like, oh.
So look, it's not funny because it's funny, but it's not funny. But the other thing is, they said the kid was autistic too. So I don't know, So obviously he ran up there, but then I did hear William Murphy say, "Come on up here, man of God," or something like that. He said, "Wait, watch one time."
Come on, man of God, I see you. Come on.
Yeah,
you told him to come up there.
You sure? Because he was looking the opposite way. So.
Y'all clap y'all hands and give God praise.
You sure? Because it looked like he was looking in a different direction.
Y'all clap your hands. That joke is sending me, yo. Y'all clap your hands and give God praise.
I don't think he was talking to him.
No, but check this out. So I had, and of course you hear other things that happen in churches where security is definitely needed. But then I saw somebody in the comments go, "Why do pastors need security anyway? They're supposed to be protected by God." I would think to myself, like, what? That's a silly question. But people do think that though. They think that churches shouldn't have security or pastors should be touchable. What's your thoughts on that? It is. I mean, I've seen some overboard security too, where it is like you think the president doesn't show up.
Yeah,
but
I think security is definitely needed. Coming from one of those churches that had security, you just never know what's gonna happen, and I'm just like, sometimes people get used not by God, but by other things to interrupt the service because, like, maybe God is moving through and the devil is trying to disrupt something that God is trying to do and stuff like that. So it's just like sometimes things happen. People bring guns to church. Like in certain states, it's just like it's just better to be safe than sorry.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Hey, PD said it. God gave us wisdom. Jesus had security. Peter was ready at any given moment. You right about
Okay.
that one. He had the sword ready. He had it ready to go.
Every given moment. I think, man, for people that say that stuff, that God, first of all, you got to understand that God is a spirit, right? Ish, what up? So God is a spirit. So if God came down and protected people like just like that, and the whole church will empty out. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll just empty out. Like to see a spirit just be there, like I'm gonna make sure the pastor's okay.
Wait, you mean like this?
Come on,
man
like of God, I see you. Come on.
Like, yeah.
He's like, you see me?
Yeah.
Y'all clap y'all hands and give God praise.
If God like that, the church would have cleared out, yo. It would have cleared out.
But let me tell you something that happened to me real quick though. Real quick, we're gonna get into some music. I promise y'all, we're gonna get into some music. This happened to me last Sunday, bro. Last Sunday, I'm usually the first one in the building, right? I'm opening the building at church, right? So me and my son are in the building, and I see so it's like 7 something in the morning, and all of a sudden I'm up putting lyrics in the computer and stuff like that, and I see like a shadow kind of moving, and I'm thinking to myself, it's stupid. It said y'all got to pray down them Paula White angels from Africa. So I'm in the church and I see it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I see a shadow come from where the baptism pool is, and the baptism pool is past the pulpit all the way up top. And I'm thinking to myself, who else is in the church besides me and my son? And why would they be up in the baptism pool? And so I see the person come from behind the baptism pool. He's coming down the stairs. So I'm like, hey, good morning. He don't say nothing to me. He just looking at me. I'm like, hey, good morning. He don't say nothing. So he finally looks up at me. I say, good morning. He says nothing. All he does is start coming up the stairs to where I am. He comes up the balcony. I'm like, he ain't responding. He looking me dead in the eye. He not saying nothing to me. So he walking closer and closer to me. I'm like, hey, good morning. Good morning, brother. You need something? Because I didn't recognize who he was. I'm like, you need something? He marching right towards me. He got a book bag across like his chest, right? This is 2 weeks. This is last Sunday. And so he come in there, and I'm thinking to myself, like, all right, I'm gonna have to do something to this joker because he ain't responding to nothing I'm saying. And so finally he gets like right up on me, and I had something in my hand, but I'm like, hey, good morning, bro. You need something? And he starts to unzip his bag. He still ain't talked to me yet. And he reaches in his bag, and so I'm ready to do something. He pulls out a piece of paper, and then he does like this, like, do you have a pen? So I give him a pen. It was a guy who was deaf. He was deaf, bro. And so first I'm like, how did he get in the building? For one, how did he get in the building? And two, I'm just looking at myself like, if I'd have harmed this dude, it'll look so bad.
Yeah.
But I was calling out to him like, hey, what's up, bro? Good morning. He wasn't saying nothing. I'm thinking to myself like, bro, if I'd have did harm to this man, he was deaf the whole time. He just walked up. It said, I'd have been served. Yeah, you're right about that. I'd have been served. Y'all have heard on the news like praise and worship leader shoots somebody. It'd been like, I was so because at that time when it happened, I'm thinking to myself like, all right, he can't get past me because my son is right there. So this whole time he wasn't saying nothing to me, bro. So I just thought about that. The first person I called was security. Like, where you at? He was like, I'm downstairs. I said, somebody walking in the sanctuary. He was like, is it the deaf guy? I was like, dude, like, tell me something.
But you ain't tell me that the deaf guy was coming. Like,
what? I was like, I just started. I was like, God, thank you, because I truly was thinking to myself like, he can't get past me because my son is right there. And he had a bag across his chest. Something he about to reach in his bag with something. I said, if I see anything metallic, it's up, bro. Like it's up before it even come out that bag. But Yeah, but security is needed in churches. I'm so glad my church has really good securities. Some people don't even realize security sitting around them.
Yeah.
They don't even know it. They all around them. So shout out to the security at my church. Thank you. But anyway, yeah, William Murphy, man. Shout out to you, bro. You played it off really well. Make some noise for Jesus at the end of that.
It's
Make some noise for Jesus.
Ish was saying that the lady with the baby formula called the church for assistance with baby formula.
Yeah.
He was saying, so I didn't see anything about that.
Let's see this. All right, Sherilyn, I got you. I'm gonna read your comment. If the
Pastor
Spirit of
McLeod,
God
what's up?
is truly in the house of God, you don't need any physical security to protect you, my friend. That was an angel of God. What y'all say?
I don't agree with that.
I
don't agree with that. Because the Spirit of God is always in the house. I don't agree with that. You got to have security.
Yeah, bro.
You got to have security. You got to have men, and they don't have to show themselves to be security, like wearing a security guards and all that type of stuff, like security suits or anything like that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you need be look. The Bible says, "Watch as well as pray." Right? Why are what we watching for? Because the enemy is always on attack, like he's always on attack. So you got to have somebody in position to do that. The Spirit, where the Spirit of God is, the enemy is going to try to show up.
I definitely understand where he's coming from. You're right, bro. But I also you see what happened in other churches too, where the church in what's the church that got shot up in oh my gosh,
South Carolina.
South Carolina. I think it was South Carolina, North Carolina. Got shot up there, and all they doing was showing love to the brother. But you said evil shows up.
Yeah.
But also you also have a bunch of people to protect as well. But I do understand what the man of God is saying too. We don't walk in fear. We never walk in fear. But
it's not about walking in fear. It's walking in wisdom.
Yeah.
It's about walking in wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have everything is in place. Okay, then we don't need ushers either, because the Spirit of God is there. We don't need, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I need ushers to tell people where to sit at, because they be
exactly. So there are different auxiliaries and things in position at a church or anywhere at a company. Let's go down Prudential. You can't just go in a Prudential Center and walk around. There's security going to stop you at the door. Why we think it at church is so different? We want to be so, and not talking about you, Pastor McLeod, but sometimes we become so spiritually deep that we forget that we still on this planet. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you, bro.
We subject to everything else.
Evil does exist, so we will be ready. Because in a lot of stories you don't even hear at churches because they are stopped by. I could tell you a bunch of stories from that got stopped before the congregation even knew anything about it, but it was stopped because we had effective and alert security. So, but yeah, that was just something to talk about, man. Because I saw that video and I was like, yo, this is wild. He didn't get too close to William Murphy though. William Murphy had a dip and dodge, and then the dude got tackled. But shout out to everybody, man. Everybody stay safe out there, man. Stay safe. Stay safe. All right. So let's get into some music, y'all. Look, we are Nikeo Music. If you haven't been on the pod before, you don't know anything about us. We are Nikeo Music. We took a little break from here and there. Yeah, I hear you. Good evening. Yeah, I agree with you. Need security for safety of all aspects. This is true. This is true. So we gonna talk about some music right now, man. We're excited about what's coming up in January for the new album called Therapy. But we got to talk a little bit about how we even got to therapy, how we even got to where we are now, which is just being the most transparent that we are in music. We got to go back to the beginning of just some of them early days, some early studio sessions, some early writing things. We even down to our sound, we had no idea what our sound would be in them early days. So Tiny, I'm about to lean on you, sis, because you was there from day one. Give us your thoughts on those early days of even creating, because you never put an album together or even a song together, right? You just did a couple of singing things.
Yeah, I never did an album. I never was in a group. Like my dad had me in the studio and stuff like that, and talent shows and things like that. But it was nothing that ever kind of blew up or anything. I guess it was just the prep. So I got vocal training and stuff like that. So from Harry's wife, Sonova, shout out to Harry. It was great.
Rest in peace. She was such a great woman.
Rest in peace. Love that lady. And just preparing myself, didn't know what I was gonna be doing, but just preparing myself, getting ready and I knew that God wanted me to sing. I just didn't know how he wanted me to sing. So, I was kind of like in a secular circle and stuff like that, doing events and things. And, things just wasn't right. My dad wasn't liking certain situations. So he had to get me on out of there. And then when, like I said earlier on, when Ish hit me up, was like, hey, I got something that I want you to listen to. And that's literally how we got into Amazing Grace. We went to the fellowship hall. I was 20 years old at this time. He sat me down and he played Amazing Grace. And I was like, yeah, I want to be a part. I want to be a part. I want to be a part. I was like, so how does this work? Like, are you in a group? Like, it's just me and you. What's going on? So he broke it down. He was like, so I got this da going on. I was like, okay, yes, I'm ready. And then that's when I got introduced to you, and then Akita, and yeah, after that it was just history. But I initially was
Before you even finish, I gotta give my
oh well, I'm
first
not done.
impression.
I'm never done.
I gotta give my first impression of you first, and appreciate y'all too. Pastor McLeod, thank you, love you too, man. Thank you so much for chiming in, bro.
Absolutely, Pastor McLeod. You know what?
Yep. Rolanda, thank you, miss you too. Thank you so much. We around though. We around. And Teddy J, what's going on, bro? Love
What
you
up,
too,
brother?
bro. Do you think out there in Cali, man?
Yes, sir.
My first impression of Tiny, I had never ever met her before. But I heard her voice before. Ish kept telling me about this. He said, yo, it's this young girl at my church, da 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 da. So I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, so when I think about young girls doing music, I'm thinking, okay, she's gonna be super immature, which she was. I was also thinking like you acting surprised. But I was also thinking like, okay, let's see how this works because she's gonna be the only girl in this dynamic. And at the time, we weren't even a group; we were just artists doing music. But once I got around her, I start to realize, oh, nah. For one, she has a great work ethic, a great attitude, but it made me want to be her big brother immediately. Like immediately, it made me really 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 want to be her big brother immediately because I was just like, yo, this girl is so dope. I immediately went to Big Brother mode the first day. Like we just had fun that first day, laughing uncontrollably. We just had so much fun. So the first day meeting her, I truly was like, yo, this is my sister for life. Like the first day, I kid you not, I came home and I was like, yo, this girl is dope. I remember even telling my wife that, like, she's so dope. So shout out to you, Tiny, for always being, who you are. You're still dope to this day. Yeah. You're still dope to this day.
Aggie. So
Aggie, yeah. Still immature.
Yeah.
No, you're not. No, you
yeah.
grown. You have grown. But those early days, man. But even think about the early days too. Like I was talking earlier today. It's not a lot of music that we didn't have a really sound that we wanted to do. We had no idea what kind of sound we wanted. And I'm gonna get to Ish question real quick. I have a question. Tiny mentioned that she knew God wanted her to sing, but she wasn't sure about it. Wasn't sure if it was secular or what. Some might say that if God wanted you to do it, it should be automatic that it's Christian music. What are your thoughts on that? That's a good question because a lot of singers start out in the church.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. I mean, some of your best singers from Whitney Houston to I just have four in my head and just popped out. This is a bunch of singers that started out in church, but they leave the church and go do secular music. Huh? What did you say,
Aretha
Butch?
Franklin.
Aretha Franklin. He's going back to that.
Franklin.
Yeah, a lot of those early acts started out in church. So if God gives you that talent, what's your thoughts? Are your thoughts that you have to sing gospel music? Now I know a lot of people actually go back and they will do a gospel song. They'll do a gospel collaboration. But do you think? Oh, that's a good question. Do you think you're still anointed if you're doing it for secular music, even if you're still doing gospel music? What are your thoughts? I got an opinion. I want to hear your thoughts. And if y'all got comments, put in the comments right now. Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like if God called you, well, first of all, people are gonna do what they want to do anyway, whether God called you or not. With me, it started out in the church, and I knew that when I was doing secular and like I stopped secular and like I really started honing in like in church and on like started joining the teen choir or whatever. Then when I got old enough, I got on the adult choir, and literally, people talk to you, prophesy to you, and just, say like, hey, God, just, he's pushing you in this direction. Like, you told me your story about, secular music, but God has he's anointed you, to be gospel, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I'm young, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, okay, well, I know I trust in God, and literally, so like I rededicated my life, and literally it's like I kid you not, that nobody has to believe me, but this is my experience. God, like it was like I was daydreaming, and this was around the time that Ish like asked me to be a part of the group. And like I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I loved it. I wanted to jump on it, but I still had all these thoughts of like, okay, well, how I'm gonna do this, what I'm gonna do. And like I was like contemplating, I was like had like a little vision, and like literally I saw I saw me on a stage, and I saw me like not doing secular music, and I saw me doing like music for God. And I was like, oh my God.
It was no other going back.
No. And then it was no going back.
What's going on?
It was no going back. It was just like, I don't know, it was like a burning sensation. Like I got hot all over. I got hot, like all over, like inside. And I was like, oh my God. And literally like, this was like Thanksgiving. And I was putting up the food in the kitchen. And then I just started playing music while I was cleaning up. And then I dropped to my knees. And I think it was a Dietrich Haddon song. Just want to make it to heaven. Just want to make it in. I was like, oh my, like literally, I just listened to the words and I was like, yeah, I want this. I want God to be ahead of my life. I want him to be in control. Like I surrendered to God, dropped down on my knees with a plate of macaroni in my hand and started bawling out. My dad came in the room, in the kitchen. He was like, Tiny, you okay? I was like, I gave him a thumbs up, and then he just walked away. And I received
to God. That's the
right. I surrendered. I surrendered. I was like, that experience, I didn't even have to have another experience after that to know that like God changed my life, and God, this is where the avenue that God wanted me to go. So
it's so funny when we think about it. And me and Ish actually had, well, this is I tell this story all the time. I think Ish rededicated his life back to God before I did. And so at the time we were still doing secular music. We were like, we were rocking out, having a good time, and going to the studio, creating some crazy music. One day, if Ish make me real mad, I'm gonna release some of the stuff he used to do. And so I'm I'm like, y'all think Ish all holy? Nah, this is, this the real Ish. This the Ish I know. Ish used to do secular songs. He used to remix secular songs. I'm smoking cause I'm stressing. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Just when I thought I blazed all I could blaze, it, chick on the side said she got a O on the way. This is, I remember those secular songs. Ish, don't make me mad. Bro.
Yo,
I'm gonna release the files like Epstein.
hey yo.
I'm gonna release the files. But it started doing gospel music before I did. And I think the first thing the first time he called me, I called him for a studio session. I'm like, hey, bro, let's go to do a studio session real quick. We got the time there. This is the song. He was like, yo, I'm no longer doing secular music. Now, I knew when he said secular music, I knew something spiritual don't happen, because nobody just go around saying secular music unless you don't get your life back to God.
Right.
So he immediately said, nah, bro, I give my life back to God. The first thing I thought was like, why? Like, why? Like, we got some good motion going.
I remember you told me this.
Yeah, we had some good motion going with the music. The music, everybody was responding to the music. We had a great time making the music. But he was like, nah, bro. And he actually gave me his testimony about, it's his testimony, so I want to give it. But he truly was like, bro, I can't do secular music no more. And God saved my life. God, I rededicate my life back to God. And we had a nice little conversation. When I hung up, I was like, loser. Like, what a loser. Give your life back to God. Little did I know his
Forget them.
testimony. Little did I know his testimony played a part in my testimony. You know what I mean? Because at the time, I
That's
was
good,
still
Apple.
no, for sure. Though at the time, I was still.
Yeah.
I kid you not. I tell people my testimony all the time. At the time, I was going to different churches. I was literally singing to make money. I ain't care nothing about God. Like I did not care about God. I ain't care about like. I just was trying to get. Only way I would come to your church is if you was paying me to sing. That's the only way I was, because I was so, I had such bad church hurt that I just didn't want anything to do with the church. I just was like, I'll come to your church and sing if you pay me. And then I wound up going to a church that they were like, yeah, they're looking for a minister of music. I'm like, yeah, I could do that. You know, we could do minister of music thing. Cool. Because I thought I was money attached to it. And and so I went there, sang, and it went real well. And then I wound up, the pastor preached a message, and it wound up speaking to my whole life, and I rededicated my life then and there. And so that's the moment I give up secular music. And the running joke with my old pastor, shout out to Pastor Doug Adams. I was there for 10 years and never got paid. So it was just it was a God move. It really was. But that's the time when I kind of had to put myself in a situation. All right, if either I'm going to be in this world or I'm going to not be in this world. What am I going to do? But I understand it though, because you can have a burning sensation for God, a heart posture for God, but also if you're a musician, you know, you really got to have a call in your life to even do this type of music, because you're not going to make money with gospel music. I'm gonna say it again. You're not going to make money with gospel. You'll make money, but you're not going to make money to be able to do the things you really, really want to do. And that's why I see why some people go and do secular music. They go, they write, they do stuff. And so I can't knock their hustle. I understand it. But the question is, are we allowed to have that duality to where we can do the music but not be of the music? And I kind of tipping my hand with the answer. But Butch, what do you think, bro? Can you still do the gospel music without being, I mean, can you still be a Christian and do secular music?
All right. So
Now, keep it a buck, keep it a bean, bro.
I'm gonna say, if we're going strictly how God, I guess this will be the answer.
Yeah.
If we going strictly according to the word of God, if it's not, if God isn't getting glory out of it, I don't know if we're supposed to be doing it. Now that's a
church boy answer.
It's really, it's a hard question, bro. Because
yeah, I mean, I get it.
Be able to, it's almost like saying, should Denzel still be acting and cursing and stuff if he a Christian? You know what I'm saying? Like,
playing the character. He was playing the character, yeah.
But he's still doing everything that, you know what I'm saying? So it's a tough question. I'll say, if it convicts you, define getting glory-ish.
I don't even remember what part you said get the glory.
Okay. All right. So okay, I'll define it like this ish. If we're calling something secular, right? That means that's an opposition to the gospel, the good news. Correct?
Mm.
So
Come on, Bishop.
Secular will be something opposite. Now, God is a representation of the good news, right? The gospel. God is the gospel. God is the good news. If secular is, let's go secular, Lil Durk, right? You think God getting glory out of that?
Yeah, Lil Durk.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So that will be my definition ish. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can elaborate, or you can, you know, tell me what you think about that answer.
Secular
but I
music
think that
thing opposing to God, right?
It's just how I think, if we're looking. Say it again.
Yeah, I don't want to cut you off. Again. Oh, he might be frozen. Can you hear me?
No, I was pretty much. I want to hear what you said.
No. I'm sorry. Yeah, secular music is anything that is opposing what God teaches in his word, right? And so, I mean, that's not even secular music. Is our secular job? I always had this conversation.
Secular.
Is a job secular?
Mhm.
Because so say if I'm gonna take Ish for example right now. He ain't on here. Ish,
Oh yeah, you work at Budweiser, right?
yeah, Ish work at Budweiser. He's slinging alcohol to the children that underage children, and so he's
Yeah, man. You got my kids drunk. So,
yeah. You know what I mean? So anytime you see a beer, you got to think of Ish. So the
should
question
Ish be working there?
should Ish be working?
Yeah,
Ish, you gotta quit
but
right now. Ish, quit your job right now. Right now. On this stream right now, quit your job. And tell Nisi y'all gonna work it out. All right, so just quit your job right now.
Yeah.
You're in the world. You're in the
All
world right
house,
now.
the house and stuff. Y'all gonna get that cardboard box.
You know that house
be
you
fine.
got right now, Ish? Give it back. Because you can't work at Budweiser no more, bro. I'm just letting you know right now. That's a secular job. And guess what? Going to hell. And so
No, I'm just saying.
oh, you get on my nerves.
we gonna catch that demon out of Ish right now. Ish, come on out.
Oh my gosh.
Secular job, Ishmael. Huh? Ishmael, you know what your name is? Son of Jacob. Come on. I mean, that's son of Jacob. Come on, Ishmael. You know who your parents are.
Yeah.
But but I mean, I'm
said,
serious. The secular
No, say
world.
Ish come out now.
Wait, it's come out now?
But secular, so anything, not even just secular music, secular.
It's come out now.
If you're a Christian, you are supposed to be going. If it opposes what is being taught in the word, it's secular. But for some artists, they like, I love God, but gospel music is my love is not gospel music. So I think I totally understand. You can't be in both worlds. You can't have your hand in both worlds. You can't be like, I'm a Christian, but in my music I'm talking about killing people. You know what I mean? In my music I'm talking about, yeah, shoot this, like where is the line? I don't think the line is drawn at where Christ is, right? And so if it's away from Christ, it's secular. But I understand where both sides are. I totally get it, because there's sometimes where I want to write a love song about my wife. It ain't all secular.
You can't.
I mean, it ain't all Christian.
No, it's a love song about your wife, though.
Oh, this is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
there you go.
Right.
Well, there you go.
It's not.
There you go. This is Christian then. Toya, I wrote a Christian song for you. Toya. You hear me? I'm gonna sing it
like TD Jakes.
Yeah, TD Jakes.
Get ready, Toya.
Well, look, it's done posed a question, guys, all off topic, man. But listen, I get it though. I get it. Gospel music, secular music, I understand it. I understand what a line is drawn when it comes to being a believer. All right, that's debate. That could be a whole podcast debate, bro.
Yeah, it's a good question though.
It's a great question. It's a great question. But I do know we define secular music as anything that is opposing to what God has for us. So I get it. But let's talk about some of this Nikeo music. We're actually gonna play something too. We're gonna play a song that we actually did put out. Speaking about trying to find our early sound, and what we had no idea what we would sound like. We didn't know what this thing called Nikeo even sounded like. And so we just we was throwing a lot of things against the wall to see what stuck, honestly. I mean, those early songs, we were just seeing what happened. And Tiny, I know you kind of we did songs like
Churches wasn't really receiving a lot of that stuff.
Say it again.
Churches wasn't really receiving a lot of that stuff, so you had to try to figure it out, right?
That too. It was some church. We had this. Yeah, it was some songs we couldn't do at certain churches, even though it was gospel music, which is weird to me. But that's a whole nother conversation too. When you talk about what's accepted at churches, we say God in this song, Jesus in this song 50 times, but because it had a certain beat to it, we couldn't do it at your church, which is it's weird behavior. To me, it's weird. But I understand it. I guess it was too worldly or too secular. But we did a song once we start to get our groove,
Hey, Jesus.
we put a song out called Yerp. Y'all remember that song? Yeah. We from Jersey. Yeah. We put a song out there, man, called Europe, and we actually want to play it for y'all. Some of y'all that are watching actually know this song, but it's one of the songs that never made an album. We wanted to actually just put it out as a song. So this is when we kind of started almost getting our bag a little bit, but we released a song called Europe. So we're gonna play it real quick. Oh, Tiny, what was your first thoughts on the song Europe? Did you like it or not?
Hated it. Say not no.
This is the first song you actually rapped on, though, I think. Isn't it?
Yes,
the first
yes. Oh, and backstory, like, so I came on Nikeo as a shut up, Butch. So I came on Nikeo as a singer, and like I was, talking to Ish and stuff. Like, I was like, man, I think I want to rap, but I don't know how. He was like, just do it. I was like, how? And then we just like started like talking about it, and then like I would rap stuff and let him hear it, and I was like, okay. And then he would help me work on my cadence and staying on beat, etc. And I was like, okay, I think I could do this. I think my favorite rap verse was off of the 3 a.m. album.
Oh, yeah,
3 a.m.
That's my favorite one. We'll play that one day too, but
one day.
No, I like being here.
You heard it? Okay,
First time I heard your, I loved it because, yeah, it was an upbeat song. It was like, come on, yeah, pretty much.
Hey, the first time I heard that verse, Tiny, from 3 a.m., we all were like, yeah, you ain't write this. Who wrote this for you? That's how good the verse was. I wrote that joint in my car in like an hour and a half, literally. I was like, I want to say this. I know what I'm gonna do. Yep, boop, that's it. Killed that verse.
I let Jelon listen to it. He was like, dope.
All right, we're gonna play this song here. We'll get into it real quick. This is
what Sheldon said.
Oh, hold on. Sheldon said,
what Sheldon said?
It's because some older folk attach their sins to a sound and don't think it can be repurposed for God's glory. Example, Stomp, Kirk Franklin. This is true. And it was new too, bro. Because I mean, you talk about hip hop was still. I mean, hip hop had been around for a while.
Yeah.
Hip hop in church was really starting to pick up momentum. You know what I mean? And so, if you come into somebody's church and singing, that was different than when you come in there and now you actually rapping and doing other stuff. It was still kind of uncharted territory. You ain't had that many crazy. Yeah. Like it was bubbling. That Christian hip hop scene started really bubbling. Like we had some early pioneers to it, but it was really bubbling. But some churches just still wasn't with it. So this song was called Europe, and you'll see what it's all about. We're gonna watch it with y'all too. We ain't have it. Yeah, I was maybe trying to get it. All right, so the song's called Europe. We're gonna watch it with y'all too. All right, here we go. This is our second music video too, by the way.
Ignore my Q-tip puff. Like, just delete it out your mind.
Thumbs up in the chat if y'all can hear it.
Hey, yo. Was chillin' the other day, homie, and God gave me this dream of 40 acres of a forest ripe for harvest full of trees. Could have turned to a concrete jungle of famine, barren disease. So I looked at God and he looked at me and said, yo, lyrics is the seed. Let's work. So now I know my purpose. And I'ma till this crowd like it owe me money, show y'all how to work this. Hands on the plow, I work before I got my soul ain't for purposes. So I roll my sleeves up and make sure my seeds break surface. Now let's start this service. Hear my message, keep my lingo. No more chases, while they go hard, I go, yeah. That's the one name I beg for. Can't stay too numb to feel my anger. Rah, still feel my pain, though. This outfit is more than this label. If we the bride, the one Christ is out, then when we gon' rise and be faithful. Children of promise maker. Look how that Kirk got you stuck. Run like a dog to his vomit. I promise it's like you in love with your bondage. Enough is enough. True friends are screaming and calling. You coming for all of you. Sounding up like a chauffeur. When you gon' look in the mirror and see who you are and realize ain't no lid on this truck. We calling all the soldiers to war. All the soldiers to war. So where they at like, hey, yeah. You running, what you waiting for? What you waiting for? Support them out like, yeah. Call them out like, yeah. Bring them out like, yeah. Where they at, yeah. We screaming, hey, yeah. You calling all the soldiers to war. All the soldiers to war. All the soldiers to war.
Yeah, you see me rapping, can't you tell that I'm saved? Cause nowadays people judge on appearance index. Such a cliche. We wonder why the lever's missing in this broken world. We wonder why the hearts are amended. Too busy trying to fit in, ain't thinking of the holy name. Caught up in the channels, too busy being Mary Jane. We all got struggles, but is winding down. Pick up your cross and don't you ever put it down. We called to be the light, so tell me who you waiting on. Tomorrow isn't promised, tell me what you waiting on.
General done gave the orders, got my armor on, I'm ready for war, so honest to be a soldier, church boy, feel like Pac, all eyes on me, no disrespect the puff, but I've been the bad boy since 83, walk around with a bunch of misfits, now worrying how we fit in, bring Jesus to your block, your hood, fulfill that great commission, we need people who wanna get it, sold out like them Jordan 6s, stay home if you rather watch Empire than build it, shout out to all my believers, repping Christ died for this thing, people that swear he don't exist, but rock his face on their chain, about change, but talking is all that we do. We're talkers to the back of the line, and soldiers to the front of the movement. You know why? Everybody wanna be a superstar, but everybody can't handle the ground of the work. We have been here all year, unashamed, put our hands to the plow, move dirt. If you believe like we believe, and you know that Christ is King, I'ma need you to do me a favor. Open up your mouth and scream.
One of my favorite things. Yo, you know what I noticed about that? That junk's still fire, by the way. Let me one thing I noticed, yo, we had the same people that show love throughout. I was just thinking about it throughout that whole, like, our whole journey. We had a lot of people who rock with us, man, and they showed up to every music video. They showed up to every concert. Like, you see Block Rider back there. You saw Jalon back there. You saw even Aleem, who's one of our road managers. Shout out to Aleem. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, bro. My boy. Yeah, it said song went hard though, and I hate it. We could definitely pick out some stuff that we didn't like too, but the music was still.
That song went crazy.
Yeah, Butch, give us your thoughts, man. You hearing it for the first time? You were doing music with us, but you weren't kind of into production. What was your thought hearing Europe for the first time?
I was like, this is a great follow up to We In Here. Yeah. That's why when we first did the concert, I put them like back to back or something like that. When we the show, I was like, yeah, this is gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I love it.
Adding Walt added live guitars and stuff on it with Walt, and it was like just made it rock out like a rock record. Live, it was crazy.
Tony, what was your thought? We actually said what your thoughts was.
Yeah, but let me tell you my favorite part. My favorite part was when we performed it and it was like, it's your time, get something in your hand. Everybody started looking around. It was like, wait, I got my flash, I got a pocket, I got my phone.
Yeah. Nah, that part was fun. That part was fun. Yeah, but I just love it. I love that song because it's one of those songs where you go somewhere, you're like, all right, we could do this song, and you know it's always gonna go crazy. That's one of those songs where we didn't even, and the crazy part, we didn't even release the song. Like we released the song, we didn't put it on the album. As a matter of fact, speaking of creating a sound, I think we were gonna put that on the actual album, but that album wound up turning into either Overcome or 3 a.m. I can't remember. So that song never wound up making any project. We just put it out as a outlier. And but it did what it's supposed to do. It still got a bunch of views on it from Facebook, and it definitely was we never did a music video for We In Here, so that was kind of, that video still went hard. And shout out to everybody that was in that video. Kofi, what up, bro? It's just a lot of faces that I saw in that video. It kind of bring me back to those moments, man. So yeah, good stuff. We wound it down, y'all, but we have a segment. Speaking of music, we have a segment. Wait, let me make sure I got to everything before we even get to this segment.
Want to go into the highs of Nikeo?
Yeah, I was about to say that. Thank you, bro. I think the first time we even debuted We In Here in Europe was at one of the Winterfest, I think, concerts we did, where we got to see a huge crowd react to the music that we was doing.
Right.
And you gotta remember those first. Shout out to the Church of God, who, if you don't know what Winterfest is, they always do these. They still doing it now. They have these winter festivals that a bunch of churches from different areas, tri-state area, come together for one weekend of music, of a word, of fellowship, a bunch of stuff. And so for like a couple years in a row, we did these Winterfest tour that they did. And so you talking about thousands of kids out there just, really giving their life to God and having a good time. And it was dope to be a part of it. But they were also guinea pigs to a lot of the music that we had. And so one of the songs that really went over at those venues was Europe. I mean, the kids was going crazy. You talking about you can't even see to the back of the room were reacting to We In Here Europe and Amazing Grace, and I can't overcome. I think we did as well. But Butch, give me your thoughts on that, bro, because that was kind of the first time where we really went out as a group and did something major right there, and you were showing right there when it came to producing a live sound for it. What were your thoughts on some of those wins for the early songs?
Man, the Winterfest in Ocean City, Maryland was bananas. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like I think Eddie James was there as well.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's when he was first doing Freedom.
Mm-hmm.
That joint was crazy. But I would say this, and with no arrogance, like we kind of for him, it was easy for him to minister after we got off stage, because that We In Here and then closing out with Amazing Grace and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I remember that's what I'm talking about. I remember the young white girl coming up to Tiny crying, and girl wanted to kill herself and all this type of stuff, but just was able to be ministered to. But I'm talking about like thousands of kids, and kids and young adults, and adults too, but because some parents had to bring their kids, but a lot of young adults, a lot of kids, teens, and it was crazy. My first experience with that was crazy. And I've been on stages before, you know what I'm saying, or been in big rooms, but just to see that with just different age groups, everybody coming together and like really seeing the KO, I was like, oh yeah, I'm locked in for life. Like we going crazy. But it was really, really dope.
And that's what you did too, bro. Appreciate you, man, because you've been there for real. Tiny, give us your thoughts on some of those early days, some early wins from the KO, people being able to react to our music. What were some of your thoughts on the early days?
Ooh, early days. It was I mean, yes, we did the grind and the hustling and stuff, and it was just like it was a lot. Like, because you got to think about, you guys and your family, your kids, your spouses, like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't married, neither did I have a boyfriend at the time. And I'm like, now looking back at it, I was like, that was a sacrifice. Like, sacrifice. And me just like being away from home and stuff, and it's just like it's a lot. It's a lot, but it started paying off. Like we absolutely loved Winterfest. Winterfest was like, oh my God, I can't believe we're here. I had so much jitters. I was so excited. The bubbles, like not the bubbles. Wait a minute. Hold on.
We had those when we went to Golden Corral.
Like it was I don't even have the words to describe it, but everything you felt like you prayed for, like, oh my God, it's happening. Like it was like it's happening. Like that was the moment and that was the thought.
Next show we gonna play the Winterfest Amazing Grace. I think I have that somewhere. We gotta
Oh
find
God, I don't know how.
the first time we went to Winterfest maybe 2 or 3 times, but we gotta we'll play the first time we did Amazing Grace. I think I have it on video. But those early days, it was amazing because not only that's the one thing too about going and doing your own music. You're not going and singing somebody else's music. You're going to do your own music at places to go to events. We weren't going there. We weren't going there to sing, covers. What's up, Tommy? Appreciate you, bro.
Yo, Reese.
When we got invited to events, we wasn't going there singing, Kurt Franklin or the Clark sisters. No, we going in and sing our own music. And so it was pride in that too. It was pride in going in.
That's
I'm with my crew, we with our band, and no matter what happened, we're gonna do this thing together. And so that was the best part about it, is that you can go to any venue and really like be showing up as ourselves. We're not trying to be nobody else. And I think that's what made us the appeal of Nikeo, was that we were authentically ourselves. We walked into a room ourselves. We ministered as ourselves. We weren't trying to put on for nobody. It really was just an opportunity for us to be like, this is what God gave us, and this is how He gave it to us, and we're gonna rock out with that. So that's the part I appreciate about those early wins with Nikeo.
That's Lizzie on the ones and twos. It was
shout
crazy.
out to Slide, man. We're gonna talk about Slide too, because he was a major part of everything that we did in the early days too. So and salute to our bro, because he's been there since day one too. Real loyal dude, man. So we coming to the end of this right now, y'all. But we're gonna do this new segment that we just started. That Butch thought was a great idea. We're gonna do this thing called where is it? Make it or break it. All right. So we got some unreleased Nikeo music. Unreleased Nikeo music.
This is coming. Yeah, this is coming from the second coming of Nikeo, right? This record right here, the second wave of Nikeo. This is this record from that.
Ish. Ish said we definitely need a part 2 to the rise. You right, bro. When we get to it,
because like there's a lot of things that the pictures and videos that I sent you, like Jacob Jarvis and their WRSU Rutgers, WLIB, all that.
Shout out to Liz Black, everybody, showing us love. That's right. Hey, Tommy, make the call, bro. We coming to North Carolina, Doc. Let us know, man.
You heard? We still got it, bro.
Yeah,
Tommy, you know this.
Yeah, Tommy been around too, man. He's been around too. But we definitely when we get everybody back in the on the pod, we're gonna do a part 2 to this to the rise, because we did miss a lot. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. We took almost 10 years worth of stuff that we trying to get out there.
It's definitely gotta be up here talking, because
he be jogging the memory sometimes, man. So. But so let's talk about this song, Perfect Love Song. We're gonna play this song. Nobody's ever heard this before. Do me a favor right now. If you're watching, share the stream right now. It's a song nobody's ever heard before from Nikeo. And so we're excited to play it for you. But Tiny, tell me what you think about Perfect Love Song. What was your thoughts when we first did it?
I thought it was what?
What's it? What is Perfect Love Song?
Perfect Love Song, literally about the father. I liked it because it was different, and I was just like, okay. First of all, I liked Nikeo because we were always trying to reinvent and like still stay like true to ourselves, and I was just like so appreciative of the different types of, I guess, genre we were doing. Like we had R&B, we had some pop, we had rap. We had neo soul, like it just blew my mind. So yeah, my thoughts. I loved it. I just loved everything we did. Now the videos I can't. I can't because I looked crazy. But the songs, I loved it.
Perfect Love Song, Butch. Yeah, before we play, what was your thoughts on it?
Hit it.
Remember how it started? We were at my church at a rehearsal. Like this was almost at the close of the first Nikeo, and we started trying to write some new stuff. Yeah. And Eb was actually there, and that found that beat, and she just started. She wrote the hook. You know what I'm saying? Her and Nikita was sitting there, but she wrote the hook, and then there was a separation, and then we came back, and then we did the record where everybody did. So I love the record. It's a perfect skate record. Like you want to. It's one of them records, like a skate record.
Wait, didn't we do a skating event and did this song?
Nah, we never did it.
We never did it. Wow, I thought maybe that was always our dream to do it.
So listen, we about to play this unreleased Nikeo song. It's called Perfect Love Song. And look, this is our new segment called Make It or Break It. Let me know what y'all think about the song. We about to play it. Again, it's called Perfect Love Song. All right. And y'all got to get busy in the comments. Let us know. It's a skate. If you're from Jersey, the skating ring ain't nothing. Shout out to Skate 22 and Branchbrook Fresh
Hey,
Brooklyn. That skate culture used to be, you know what I mean? Like it's still riding around with skates in his trunk. So that's not even joking around.
Can't say no more. He quit.
He quit? Oh, he old now. He is yeah. All right, we about to play this unreleased Nikeo music. Y'all let us know, should we make it or break it? Let us know what y'all think. All right, this song's called Perfect Love Song. Check it out, y'all. All right, here we go. I'm kind of nervous for y'all to hear it. Hold on.
No.
All right, let's see here. All right, here we go. Can y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Here's my perfect love song to you. I want everyone to know I'm so into you. Oh, what you do for me is something special. There's no other love like yours, so beautiful. Here's my perfect love song to you. I want everyone to know I'm so into you. Oh, what you do for me is something special. There's no other love like yours, so beautiful. Beautiful, 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 yeah, beautiful. You on my mind, I cannot get you off of it. No more sleepless nights since you showed me this type of loving. Oh,
You give that perfect love that makes me better love. That kind of love that you just can't get enough of. So sweet that you can't compete. And a love like yours, well, it can't be beat. Yeah, you the man or you're one of a kind. And Lord, you blow my mind. Here's my
I want everyone to know I'm so into you. What you do for me is something special. There's no other love like yours, so beautiful. Here's my perfect love song to you. I want everyone to know I'm so into you. Oh, what you do for me is something special.
So very special
There's no
to
other
me.
love like yours, so beautiful, 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 beautiful,
So beautiful.
beautiful,
Your grace is so.
beautiful,
Your love is so.
beautiful.
Yeah, hey, what a crazy love thing we got going on. You tell me to live right, but I'd rather live wrong. Spend all of my nights praying that I get home. Hoping you're not tired of the same song. Talking about I messed up, held down, got up, forgive me, please don't interrupt. Listen, flaws and all, love me like I was David. Made in your image, so your love I will never trade it.
Undeserves an understatement. Your unyielding love is underrated. Tried to sting alone, went unsustained. And my attempts at best unsophisticated. That's what makes your love unusual. You choose to do void of my view of you. So true. Chief sinner unqualified. Still for me you leave 99. That's perfect love.
To you, I want everyone to know I'm so into you. What you do for me is something special. There's no other love like yours, it's beautiful. Here's my perfect love song.
Here's my perfect love song.
Here's my perfect love song.
I'm so in love.
It's something special. There's no other love.
No other, no other.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Welcome to Skate 22.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I don't wanna give it up, I don't wanna give it away. I don't feel like this every day. But you ain't never afraid. No, I don't wanna give it up, I don't wanna give it away. Forever loving you always. But you ain't never afraid. So
Nice.
Wow.
Yo, listen, I used to love that song.
I love it still.
Yeah.
Tommy said make it for sure. I appreciate it, man.
Yes,
That song,
sir.
I couldn't remember how long this. I mean, the song's what, 5 years old, maybe?
At
If
least.
maybe 5 years old the song
Yeah.
is.
Yep.
We just
Yeah.
never released
I'm
it, man.
sorry.
We got a bunch of music that we just haven't released yet. That's just in the vault before we get to the new music. We got a bunch of stuff we will be playing for y'all that we still love the music, but we just didn't get a chance to put it out. But yeah, that was Perfect Love Song, man. Let us know how y'all what y'all think about it. Again, that was our skate record. Just vibes, good vibes, man. And I love those type of records too. Just good vibes. But yeah, I that was one of my favorite songs. What y'all think?
They drink fire, yo. I love the record.
Mhm.
Still
Love
fire?
it. Yeah.
Still fire.
Still fire.
Still.
It's only a couple of songs I'm gonna say that's not fire. So and those probably won't even get played up here. I ain't gonna but yeah, majority of stuff, man. We just I love the fact that we just have fun with music, man. So music was never hard to make. It really wasn't. I mean,
Mhm.
we got into a groove, or got to a studio, or sat down. Music was never hard to make. It was fun. It was relaxing. It was an escape from the world that we kind of were in with the day to day, rut of life. Music was the easy part. So yeah, that's just good. So all right, y'all. We thank y'all for tuning in today. Butch, any final things, man, before we clock out?
No, man. Hey, I just want to say, man, thank y'all for the supporting us. You know what I'm saying? And just watching. Just keep watching, man. It's gonna get way more interesting next week. Like we said, we got a lot to talk about, man. And I just want to tell y'all too. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for trusting me all these years. And I love you guys, man.
Of course, man. We love you too, bro. Tiny, what you got?
All right. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm just so excited for what's to come for January. I can't wait for you guys to hear therapy. I can't wait for you guys to hear our thoughts and the process that we went through, like the process we went through. The thoughts, the ideas, the why we chose X, Y, and Z, why we chose therapy. Um, I feel like there's always a stigma around, therapy and stuff like that. But now it's like you see television shows, your job, all talking about therapy, or like the campus on the show is having a therapy session, blah, blah, blah. You need to go, and just like making it normal, like especially for men, African American men, like,
Yeah.
I am absolutely loving it. Like, a few of us have gone to therapy, and I saved our lives, saved our marriage, saved our mental,
It's a
you know what
fact.
I'm saying? Gave us peace. So I'm super excited. Like therapy I hold near and dear to my heart, because there's a lot of things, that it saves you
Unpack
when you go
a
to
lot.
therapy. And God appoints those people, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Somebody to talk to, you know what I'm saying? So
Hey.
I'm excited. I don't want to talk no more. That's it. I'm excited.
My pastor always said Jesus and therapy. Because it's just a lot to unpack, man. But yeah, I'm my last thoughts. I am excited for what the new album is going to be, Therapy. We really get an opportunity just to woosah on this new album, so I'm excited about it. But before we get to the new music, we had to go through the old stuff. And so next week, make sure y'all tune in, because we're gonna have a whole crew together again. We're gonna talk about some topics, more the making of Nikeo, but we get to dive deeper into the split, and now what's the new. Because we took a little break as Nikeo, and then we came back even stronger and better. And so that all roads lead to this therapy album. But we're gonna dive a little bit deeper next week. So make sure y'all tune in. Hey, if you don't get an opportunity, get ahead and follow our pages on Instagram, on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel. The podcast is out on all platforms. Make Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. The KO Files is there. So thank y'all again for tuning in. We appreciate you. Stream the old music, get ready for the new music, and we will see y'all again next week, y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with us. We appreciate you. We love you. Have a great night, y'all. Peace.
2 1s.